You have been talking to SafeMarch Corp. To learn about how they access the Internet today. Consider the following example scenarios. Scenario 1. All SafeMarch Corp. Employees and devices will use Zscaler regardless of their location, and all users must be authenticated. There will be no unauthenticated traffic permitted, and there is no server or IoT type traffic to consider. What is going to be the best configuration for this scenario? In this scenario, the use of the Zscaler client connector is the best approach. The requirement to authenticate all users is met, and you are not concerned about locations. The considerations for this deployment will be focused on how the agent will be deployed and getting the Zscaler client connector forwarding profiles refined to meet the needs. Scenario 2. SafeMarch Corp. Employees work at several locations, headquarters, and remote branch locations. There is widespread use of SaaS applications by all employees. All user traffic is currently sent back to headquarters to be able to apply security policy. SafeMarch Corp. Also has several IoT devices and servers that communicate with Internet destinations that you cannot authenticate. All unauthenticated traffic would come from headquarters, where they have a business class 1 gig Internet connection with a static IP address. What would you recommend? This is a very common scenario to address. Many organizations are working toward local Internet breakout at remote locations, but haven't made the change yet. In this scenario, the best practice would be to use Zscaler Client Connector on all users, and to use a pair of GRE tunnels from the primary data center. The GRE tunnel can be used to send any additional traffic that is not forwarded by the Zscaler Client Connector. This would catch the IoT and server traffic as well as any guest Wi-Fi needs. Remember to route all client connector traffic outside of the tunnels. Scenario 3 is much like our previous scenario, but instead of sending everything from headquarters, SafeMarch Corp. Wants to use SD-WAN at the remote offices for local Internet breakout so they can eliminate the costly backhaul of user traffic. How does this change your design choices? The decision to utilize SD-WAN at the branch office changes the data flow, so now you need to account for that. In this scenario, just as in the previous, you will lead with the Zscaler Client Connector on all of your users' devices to enforce authentication and to forward traffic. With the introduction of SD-WAN devices, traffic will no longer be forwarded back to the data center, but instead go directly to the Internet. You can leverage Zscaler integrations with many SD-WAN devices to forward traffic using IPsec tunneling. Note, some SD-WAN devices now support GRE as well.